Hello and welcome back, fellow bad strategists. We're here again in Shadow Empire. We just took this settlement with our very successful, a bit too easy when we actually got down to it, assault gun rush. Supported by some light tanks we didn't want to build, but we built them to handle the early aggression. We just got a new AI Sentinel from a card from the Fate pack we got from taking the settlement. Fate packs from taking settlements usually help you to snowball. You could imagine if we weren't under pressure from the sides, we could push our armored line straight up to Dika and knock them out. And we've completely cut off these units, but they actually wanted to make peace with us, so we're at peace even though we cut off all of their units, so that's fine. In the south, we're bringing down our infantry, and we've recruited another new Zion unit. This guy's gonna be pretty cool. Only OHQ unit can change. Okay, so this OHQ had two excess slots, which means we socketed into those slots both of our northern armored units, which means there are no extra slots available for a new Zion. However, so basically our new Zion isn't going to be getting the OHQ bonuses, which is a little bit sad, but 2 subunits of Zions, 20 tanks should be more than enough even without the OHQ benefits to wipe out these guys. We may even push it into this hex and completely cut off these dudes and then starve them out. Maybe we don't attack them, maybe we starve them out, or maybe we attack them because we want field training on our infantry. Probably we try and starve them out because we're only recruiting 200 recruits a turn, so we can't actually afford to reinforce infantry if we start taking losses, unless we change our recruitment policy, which I'm loath to do at this point. It wouldn't be that bad to change the policy, but I'd rather not. Something important to note, our AI walker over here, we could walk it out and get it in the dead center of enemy territory and not have any fears, because this dude, he doesn't consume supplies. So he doesn't starve, he doesn't get cut off, he just walks and walks and walks, and it's delightful. We're getting attacked, we're fending them off pretty well. Once again, something very, very important. No enemies within 2 hexes of your cities. Very good to do. It's not true in this northern city. And maybe that will cause us a lot of grief later on. I suspect we'll see some rebellions up here in the north. I suspect that that will happen frequently for us. Increase income tax again. Eternity gurus are good. Okay, let's check this. Whoop-doo. Treasury cash flow. Okay. 40% income tax is 47 credits. We're up to 77 credits of expenses, 62 of paying off. Actually, look at how much money we have. We're in good shape, we're in good shape. Some turns, I've noticed the sales tax will spike and you'll make like 150 credits. I'm not entirely sure what the sales tax is related to. It may be related to trade, like people are buying metals or something. We'll gain the meritocracy, always gain the meritocracy. It will trigger rebellions, but it will also trigger meritocracy, so... Oh, Shadow Cult. I never do... Sorry, Shadow Cult, we can't help you. We're not raising autocracy. Public budget, do 1, always do 1. Worker sign-up bonus. This will determine how happy the workers are at the start, so we can basically bump them to 100 worker happiness by doing a 10 salary, and we'll be able to pay for it pretty soon. We'll be running a bit of a deficit for now. We don't want to make it a regular zone yet because it is not going to... It's going to drag down our empire happiness and cause rebellions if we make it a regular zone too soon, which I wouldn't mind fighting rebellions. However, the rebellions tend to sap population from your lands.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
To preserve the government, we take friendship. Oh, friendship is the worst. Yeah, I wouldn't mind fighting the rebellions. Our armored units could bring them down with ease, but we don't really want to divert our armored units from the war front. And maybe we'll just bring this guy down and take this settlement, because we've been wanting that for a while. Yeah, this has got to be awkward for them. They're probably out of supply. I really do want that. Alright, I think normally you would station a lot of troops in your new settlement to drag down the unrest. We actually just didn't have anything up there at the time, so the unrest will take a while to settle, but if we don't incorporate the zone, it should be fine. Oof. Yeah, normally you'd sink militia into it, but we've actually suffered some pretty terrible losses to our militia units, so we don't have much militia to push up. We do have 44 action points. And we'll
Let's go.
These guys are not experienced, so they are more likely to die than experienced stats by a lot. But looks like a good victory. Looks like we dealt a lot of damage, probably lowered their, oh yeah, 23 readiness. They won't be able to attack us next turn. We'll pull back more militia, try to get them up in this northern town, which we can't really do. We're going to need a traffic sign this up because we don't want supplies ending up flowing in peculiar directions. And we are close enough to our capital that we don't need to nationalize the transport hub. That's totally fine as we stand now. Oh,
Prepare for attack maneuvers.
Ambushes are usually like, you get, I think it's like 2 rounds where you get to shoot at them whilst you retreat. Or maybe, no, maybe it's you retreat immediately, but you can still counterattack. I think that's what it is. Yeah, we would love to be really pushing into these guys, but we'll just wait for the armor. And we will bring... We will leave a screen here. We need a screen, but we'll do proper troops as a screen, and we'll try to... That is a peculiar route to take, but okay. We'll try to get as many troops up here as we can to, as many militia troops down to suppress the unrest. Some people say militia are useless. If you think they're useless, you're not using them right. You gotta use them to suppress unrest, and if you don't have unrest, then you're probably playing too safe.
Yes.
Failure, okay. Yeah, there's a perfect and right amount of unrest to have, and it's not 0, because if it's 0, then you're not taking advantage of cards like Chemical High. Medal of Merits. We love Medals of Merit, but I don't think we have anyone to play them on right now. Let's see, leader pool. We're trying to build up, our current focus is to build up this leader pool with high quality people, not like her. She's awful and we don't want her. This guy's good, but he's good in a weird way. He's good in a low stat line kind of way. You're kind of hard to keep happy. Yeah, we don't really have good leaders. What's our, I think maybe national budget? Okay. National budget will bring model design down a little bit more, bring interior council up a little bit more. Cool. We'll do this for a while. We can't sustain ourselves at this because the Interior Council cards will end up being vastly more expensive than we can afford on this kind of a budget, even with Supreme Council only generating PowerPoints, but we can push it for a while, and I think we're in good shape to go back to 100% construction on this. I was a bit concerned, but I think we're doing good. And we will start our cycle. I want to start a recycling facility, but actually maybe we have enough metal. Do we have enough metal? Do we have enough metal? Bureaucrat offices. Nope, we're doing that. We absolutely want that. That must have just become available. Because our civilization level reached high enough scores, I think. Bureaucrat offices will give us a huge boost to our tech rate, and we'll be able to afford an economic council. And we will need an economic council, so it'll be good if we can afford it. We have 700 recruits. We're recruiting 200 a turn. Our happiness is low. Okay.
Standing by. Order received.
That's pretty low. It's pretty low. We might boost our recruit
Order
numbers
received.
because with such low happiness, we won't be able to recruit people for very long. So you remember when I said there was a correct level of danger and unrest to have that wasn't 0? It is also not 50 and 40. In case you were wondering, this is far too high. This is far too high. Oh, we're gonna have rebellions. We're gonna have rebellions for days. Oof. But it's fine. Our armored units can put them down, and rebellions are they're not as bad as they sound. Mostly it's bad because you have to kill your own population, but you know, it's not so bad. I mean, you know, as far as detriments go, killing your own population, it's not the most mild, like, penalty, but at least we don't have to blow up the factories. That would really kill our war effort. And I know you're thinking, I know you're like, okay, well, look, why, if you have rebellion and unrest at home, are you waging wars? Why don't you just stop the wars and sit at home and bring down your unrest? And the answer to that is because it will take many, many turns to do that. And look, taking one settlement, huge economic boost, right? If we take another settlement, even better. And whilst we move forward, we're field testing our units. We're gaining experience. We're weakening our enemies. We're securing our territory. We're unlocking extra settlements to feed us population. We're doing lots of beneficial things here. So we could pull we could pull some troops back and bring the unrest down due to the extra troops we garrison in our settlement. Perhaps we push them back to the mountains, and then we only need a couple of defenders, and then we put the rest of the troops in the city. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but we really don't want to stop fighting if we can help it, because we're with our assault gun push, we're really just taking one tile at a time. Oh, they attacked our walkers. Foolish. Yeah, with our assault gun rush, we're really just taking one tile at a time. My god, who are you? You jerks. So the fact that we're only taking one tile at a time with our assault gun push means that we really want to be taking a tile. We want to be attacking every turn, because one tile's not very many. Waste disposal incident, sure, we'll help. Sure, we'll help. Meritocracy, sure, we'll help. Okay, this is all. Okay. So there's the rebellion. And up here are the slavers. We're being attacked by slavers, of course. Okay. Okay, this is bad. This is fine. We can handle this. Just let's do the maintenance things for now. Raise our taxes. Hire some juniors. Raise some more taxes if we had the card. We're getting enough money we could even consider funding the militia if we needed to, but we don't really need to. Okay, good. This is excellent. Here's the thing. Okay, so 103 action points. Blitz. Oh my god, Blitz gave us extra action points. That's amazing. Blitzkrieg. Wow, cool. Okay. Let's strap a Shadow Priest on, and let's add another Eternity Guru, because the Eternity Guru is only attached to 3 subunits, and behold, the rebellion quashed.
Bring in the tanks!
Boop.
Kill confirmed.
Oh, that's good there. Oh yeah. We went from 58 to 63 experience. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. And our tank is nearly in the north to fight the slavers. Slavers.
I'm under heavy fire.
Oh no, it was an ambush. We
Fire
had
support.
4 recon, so we didn't know. Well, this is just suboptimal, isn't it? Damn it, we're gonna have to pull this guy back. And we can't strategic move him. What? You're not even at war with me, you asshole. You total asshole. Okay. Oh my god, he's not even at war with me.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
Oh wow, 9.28 credits. We don't need to sell them now, so we won't. But you can see how the value rises quickly. That also means the cost rises, so we can't really, it's hard to buy metal right now. I'm gonna call it for that episode. Next episode, we'll try to figure out what to do with these slavers, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.